Hello, my name is Diana, and during this week, or even more, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to have the marathon on IT and everything connected with it. And I've decided to choose a topic, job interview for getting a QA position. And for the beginning, I would like to start with the vocabulary. Well, our first lesson will be connected with just the vocabulary, just to get acquainted with what they say, what they use, because there are a lot of special words which are really simple, but they mean not the same. They have not the same meaning as in general life, not IT life. So in our real life, we may use it in one meaning, and in IT sphere it's used in completely different meaning. That's why we are going to dedicate the first task to this topic. I made some writings for myself, okay, we will start with a QA. A QA, it's just, two big letters, Q and A. It's an abbreviation, as you may already understood. It means quality assurance, a quality assurance specialist. Well, the abbreviation is talking for itself. It's a specialist, a person who should assure quality of the product. Also, you may call this person a testing specialist, software tester, but the most common or often used way is just a QA. Even in Russian, everyone is saying just, "Oh, you're a QA. Who are you?" "I'm a QA engineer. I'm a QA engineer." Well, a QA is a specialist who tests, checks, verifies the product. So usually it's some kind of applications for personal computers or mobile phones. Well, QA. There is such a program which is called Jira, 4 big letters, Jira. Usually QAs work in Jira. They usually track the defects, all the defects of the product which they found. They usually track it in this program. It's a bug tracking system, special program for tracking the bugs. By the way, what is a bug? A bug, it's not like жучок, right? It's a drawback, it's some defect, it's a flaw in the program. It's the problem because of which the program doesn't work properly or as it was supposed to work. It's called a bug. So QA specialist usually is searching for bugs in the program. That's it. There can be bugs and features. So bug is a real drawback, so how the program shouldn't work. And the feature is usually a specialty of the product, a unique trait that was implemented in the product for purpose. So for example, a QA specialist may find a defect and think, oh, it's a defect, it's a bug, I should just write it down in a bug tracking system in Jira, and the developer, the programmer, should fix it. But the programmer then just they say you that, oh, no, it's not a bug, it's a feature, it's like a special detail in the program. It was supposed to work like this. Okay, it's a feature. So there are maybe bugs and maybe features. A ticket. Very funny word, because a ticket, we all know a ticket, to go to Barcelona, to airplane ticket, bus tickets, and so on. But it's not like that. A ticket is like a special document in Jira. It's a bug, defect, or task, documented in Jira. A bug or a task documented in Jira is usually called a ticket by IT specialists. So have you already written a ticket? Just write a ticket, please. It means just write a bug, in Jira. Write a ticket, please. It's like a document in Jira. By the way, later on I will show you Jira, so how to fill it in. You will see all the fields of this program to get acquainted with it a little bit better. But now it just the first lesson is just about the vocabulary, okay? Well, a task. A task is a ticket which contains the information about what should be done, changed in the product under test. Yeah, so it's not a bug. Oh, sorry, here's my cat. Silver, you should not be here. Well, a task. You usually just fill it in Jira and say what should be done in this product. Yeah, so the requirements that should be implemented in this product. Yeah, so it's not a bug. It's just it's just like a request for changing something in the product. It's a task. By the way, each ticket has an assignee. Assignee is a person who is responsible for this task to be done. Well, for example, if I found a bug, or I just have some request, some changes should be done in the product, and someone should do it, yeah, and this person is called the assignee in Jira. For example, usually it's a developer, a programmer. It's a person who, well, developer, it's a person who writes codes, yeah, so who writes this program, who creates programs and applications. For example, as I said, if I'm a tester, I found the bug in the program and I should write a ticket in Jira and assign this ticket to the developer who is in charge of this product. He can fix the code. It means he can fix it, what I wanted from him to fix. Well, by the way, also each ticket has its resolution status. It can be open, closed, not reproduced, cancelled, resolved, reopened, and fixed. For example, so nothing special about it. It's just like for you to get acquainted with it. They mean what they mean. Not reproduced mean not reproduced. Yeah, fixed mean fixed. Open means open. And if you need not just to choose it in Jira, yeah, if you need to say it to someone else, so what's going on with your ticket, with your task, you may use all this expression like the defect is fixed. Yeah, so they say like this: the defect is not reproduced anymore. The issue is closed. Yeah, not just the ticket or the task. The issue is closed. The bug is still reproduced. The issue is reopened. If the developer say that it's not a defect, it's a feature, he may choose the status cancelled, because he's not gonna fix it as a feature, and he may choose the status cancelled. Also the most, not the most, but one of the most important points in Jira that you should fill in, it's severity and priority. What about this? Severity. In Russian it's like серьезность дефекта. Насколько он серьезен, yeah, it's actually connected with the ability of an application to work properly, yeah, with this function. It means the more influence the defect has at the proper work of the application, the higher the severity. So it's all about severity. What you should remember, it's about functions, yeah, of the program. The higher the severity, it means that the program can't work properly, really. What about priority? Priority, you know, it's like приоритет, очередность устранения дефекта. То есть в какой очередности этот дефект будут фиксить, чинить, исправлять. То есть It's more like about the business than about the functions. How urgent the defect should be fixed. Usually, at the job interview, why it's important, to these points also. Usually during the job interview, each QA is asked about severity and priority. What is it? And they asked to give some examples of the high severity and low priority, and vice versa, high priority and low severity. I also would like you to know these examples. If we are talking about high severity, so it's meaning about functions, and low priority. Let's imagine that the situation that your product performs different functions. If works correctly, for sure, but one of its functions doesn't work for some reasons, I don't know. It's a bug, for sure, it's a defect, and the severity will be high in this case because... sorry, it's my cat. It's a real defect. If there is some drawback, a bug in some of the functions, if the function doesn't work, the severity will be high. But it seems that the priority should also be high, but not in every case. Imagine that you have the statistics, According to your statistics, really, not many people use this exact function, maybe just several percent out of 100. It means that, and you're also short of time. You don't have a lot of time yet to fix all the defects that you have in this application, and the developer should choose what to fix. In this case, the priority, очередность, фикса, will be not high, it will be low, because the possibility of using this function is not high, really. So the function doesn't work, the severity is high, but the priority is low because this function may be not used at all by the users. This is the examples. This is the example of high severity and low priority. And what about vice versa situation? If we are talking about low severity and high priority, usually a very common example, it's a grammar mistake. For example, you open the website of the application, or just an application in your mobile phone, and on the first page you can see grammar mistake, in the name of the company, in the name of the application, and so on. So the severity, you remember, it's about functions. The severity is really low because the application works. It works properly. All functions work as they should work. Everything is okay, it's cool. You will get what you want. But the grammar mistake, it's like, it may influence the image of the company, it may influence the business. That's why the priority, очередность, фикса, of this exact bug, of this defect, will be really high. It's important, for the user to come to this page and not to see this grammar mistake. It's a common example. By the way, what about, I've told you that not all the defects are usually fixed, because the developers, all the companies, they are really very often short of time. They should choose what to fix. That's why all this priority and severity exists. And some defects, they are not fixed, their product goes to release, but some of the defects, they can really be fixed later, and in this case such words exist like maintenance. Maintenance support. Yeah, maintenance in IT is the same as support, by the way, almost. If we leave the defect not fixed and put it off for maintenance, it means that the product will be released with this defect. So yeah, the product will be released with the defect, but the defect will be fixed during one of the future updates of the versions of this program. Yeah, for sure, you know that's all the programs, they are always updating. Usually it's just the most common way. They should be updated to be on the level, and some of the defects, they are really maybe fixed during the future updates, and usually if the programmer choose, for example, not to fix these defects right now, yeah, the priority is low, he may just choose in Jira like leave it for maintenance. Yeah, and just it's for maintenance. That's it. Oh, for sure there are a lot of definitions in the sphere, in QA, for QAs, for developers, but I was talking just about some of them, maybe the most important ones. The task after this video will be for you to check yourself. I will send you the picture with the test, and you will choose the correct option or options and send me answers. But the most important thing is this, for you to understand really what all this means. Yeah, all these definitions, and if anything is not clear for you, you may just write to me. I'll explain one more time. Yeah, that's it, I suppose. And also I will send you the picture of Jira ticket, how it looks like. Have a good day.